Today, we are going to be talking about skill number 4, follow up. What is follow up? Dictionary definition of follow up is a continuation of something you began. Something you began. But in our business, in network marketing, it's building a relationship with a person and staying in touch with the person until you finally close the deal. Are you with me? Building a relationship and staying in touch until you finally close the deal. That is follow up. Keep following up professionally because the money in this business is in the follow up. It's a process of education and understanding. Follow up is a process of education and understanding. Okay? My name is Virginia. In today's training, I'm going to give you 3 important tips about follow up. 3 important tips about follow up. And then you are going to learn what to say when you follow up, and you are going to learn questions to ask when you are following up. Are you with me? You get 3 important tips, you get what to ask when you follow up, and then you get to learn some questions you will ask when you follow up. Okay? Now, number 1 tip about follow up is, if it is offline, you need to have 4 to 6 exposures to a prospect before he or she decides to join your business. But remember, our focus in this platform is to use the video. Okay? To use the video. So when you follow up, you can make a phone call, you can send text messages, you can invite the person, you can sit down with the person and have a small chat. If it is social media exposure, you need to do 15 to 30 exposures. Our focus is on the use of video, which means we are going to do many exposures to a prospect before he or she decides to join your business. Okay? Now, number 3 tip about follow-up is, the only reason for an exposure is to set another exposure, to schedule another exposure. You see, key to business success is what? Conversation. Conversation is what? The key to business success. So keep having conversation. So what is an exposure? Exposure is anything that what helps to educate the prospect. Anything that helps to educate the prospect. It could be product sample, it could be sitting down for coffee during tea break, it could be explaining the compensation plan. Anything that can make the prospect have more knowledge. Your mission is not to sign the person up. Your mission is to educate the person, not to close him down, get him signed up for the business. No. Now, the moment you are having a discussion, while you are sitting there, before you end, do what? Schedule the next exposure. Schedule the next exposure. Your mission will be, once you are done with this conversation, schedule the next exposure. Are you with me? You need to schedule the next exposure before you end the particular one you are having. Are you with me? Now, exposure can be sampling the products, or get them to see the products, or you can send them YouTube videos that explain the products. It could be having them to watch some videos that talk about the business. Follow up is done before and after showing the presentation. The fortune in this business is in the follow-up. Follow-up must be done between 24 hours to 48 hours after presentation. So after you send somebody this video, within 24 hours to 48 hours, do what we call the follow-up to find out what the person likes best about the business. Are you with me? Now, facts about follow-up. About 92% people give up a prospect after hearing no. At most 4 times after hearing no, some even once, they give up on follow-up. So you must keep doing it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. There is no limit to follow-up. Follow-up continues until either the prospect is gone or you are gone. That's the funny thing about follow-up. Either the prospect is gone or you are gone. There is no limit. It continues indefinitely. Are you with me? Now, how to get better with follow-up? You must have the right mindset. You must have the right mindset. Are you with me? Create urgency. In the process of follow-up, don't sandwich your discussion with other matters. Create urgency. Learn to keep appointments. When somebody says, call me at so time, endeavor to do it. Call that person at that particular time. Are you with me? Now, follow up after presentation. To those who did not register, to those who are yet to register, you can say, for instance, this is morning hours. Good morning, Naza. Congratulations for watching the video I sent to you some days back. You saw how the connected economy can help a person create additional source of income, right? So we can work together over the next 12 months to build a part-time business with a massive cash flow under the mentorship of the Diamond Project. Are you with me? Were you selected for Mastermind Mentorship? That video you watched, were you selected for Mastermind Mentorship? Did you indicate for Mastermind Mentorship? If selected for Mastermind Mentorship, congratulations. Kindly send your proof of payment so it can be positioned right away. Okay? Now, the next thing is for you to follow the process. Go through IPO and the Quick Starter Guide, your first mentorship. Okay? You will get a link in this platform. There is a link to click for the IPO and Quick Starter Guide. How do you schedule the next exposure? Remember, in our previous trainings, you had carried out confirmed activities as follows. You invited a person professionally to look at the business, to look at the video. Remember the invitation we did, scale 2 invitation. Remember that? Now, ask the person, have you watched the video I sent you about the business? The person might be like, I have watched it. I want to discuss with my spouse. Let him or her know that the best way for the spouse to see what it is all about is to watch a video that explains it. Let his wife watch that video that explains the business. Okay? Now, say this. If I gave you the video that explains the business, would you show it to your spouse? And let your spouse make a decision based on what he or she sees there. So let's assume that This prospect says yes. Now, question B. When do you think you and your spouse can have a chance to see it together for sure? Give me time. When do you think the both of you can watch the video for sure? Now, when you ask this question, wait for the prospect to give you an answer. Assuming the prospect says tomorrow, now say fantastic. So, if I called you after tomorrow, you both would have watched it for sure, right? Yes. So, the next question will be, what is the best time to call you next tomorrow? Example, if the person says, call me next tomorrow by 7 p.m., ensure that you call him by 7 p.m. next tomorrow. Do what you said you will do. That is follow up. Okay? Set time and make sure you call. So this is doing what you said you will do. So, we can have variation of the above situation. The prospect might say, I have not watched it. I was not chanced. I have been busy. I didn't complete it. I will watch it again. Whichever way, say good. Follow the steps. The A to D concept again. Remember, the A is, if I gave you the video that explains the business, would you and your wife watch it for sure? Now, when do you think you would have watched it for sure? C, give me the best time to call you. And D, so if I called you so time, fixing the time the person told you, you would have watched it for sure, right? You can ask the prospect to know what he or she needs to understand more. And you ask the following A to D concept. You can tweak those questions to suit what the prospect wants to understand. So, assuming you tweaked it, and you said, if I gave you the video that contains the information, would you look at it for sure? If I gave you the paper that contains more information, would you look at it? If I gave you a 3-way call, would you create time to be in the call? If I invite you to a Zoom meeting, would you attend? The key words there are, if I, would you. Yes, these are words for follow-up. Try to stay in touch. Someone has seen your business. Try to keep in touch with the person. This is what follow-up is. From the time you showed the business to the person, begin to do follow-up. So, don't give up on a person you showed the opportunity. Some people give up on someone after hearing no, just once. There is no end to follow up as long as both of you are alive. Are you with me? Now, there is what is called a 6 months rule. You can come back after 6 months to prospect a person whom you had prospected earlier. Are you with me? You must try as much as possible to be in the prospect's mind, in the prospect's picture, in the people's mind, in the customer's mind, over and over again. This is follow-up. Now, realize that network marketing is a game. Do you hear me correctly? Network marketing is a game. So, play it as a game. If you do so, you will never get tired of it. You will never get tired of follow-up. Are you with me? Employ discipline. Follow-up requires discipline. Employ discipline in follow-up. So don't chicken out when a person says no. You can try in 3 months' time or 6 months' time to prospect the person again. And when you do follow up, questions can come up. Okay? There are 4 easy steps to handle objections. Questions that come up during follow-up are called objections. There are 4 easy steps. Number 1, listen. Number 2, relate. Number 3, tell stories. And number 4, ask questions. You ask somebody about this business, have you watched the video? He said yes, and starts to tell you blah, 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 blah. Keep quiet and listen attentively. After listening to that person, relate. Oh, I know how you feel. I felt like this when I was new in this business. When I saw this business newly, I felt like this. And then, tell story. The story could be about you, and it could be about your teammate who had a similar experience. And then ask questions. If I could show you how I solved this problem when I had this same challenge, could you move on with me? Yes. Objections in network marketing fall into 2 categories. The prospect's limiting belief in his or her abilities. He aren't sure to be successful. Number 2 category is limiting belief in network marketing. This prospect is not sure network marketing will help him achieve his or her goals. Just 2 objections. Just 2. The prospect's limiting belief about his abilities and the prospect's limiting belief about network marketing. Are you with me? Now, for both categories, one of the best ways is empathy. You have to show empathy. Relate. Let them know you are just like they are. You had the same doubts, the same questions, the same fears, and you overcome those fears. Tell them how you were able to overcome those fears. Note these points. Believe it or not, your story and the stories of others in your team will do more in this situation. Use the concept called feel, felt, found. It works like magic. Apply the concept of empathy. Okay? When a prospect offers an objection, you respond with, I know how you feel. I feel the same way, but I found out blah, 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 blah. Tell the person how you found out. You felt that, oh, this business is about conviction. I felt that same way. It's about convincing people. Do you know what I found out? I found out that there is a system. Have you seen it? Feel, felt, found. You can also modify it, to suit your story or your teammate's story. When prospects have a limiting belief in their abilities, common objections in this category are, I don't have the money. I don't have the time. It's not my thing. I don't know anyone. Or I am too old or too young. It could be anyone. Now, when a person tells me, I just don't have the money right now, I responded, I had the same exact challenge. I didn't have enough money to pay my bills. Not to talk about doing a new business. I didn't have enough money to pay for my responsibilities. Just like I say, when I saw this opportunity, I was broke. But I was able to figure out something. You see? But when I thought that in the next few years, if I didn't change something, nothing will change. I will remain in the same position. I will keep having the same problem. So I was able to figure out how to do something differently so that in the next few years, I will cease to have the challenges that I used to have. Are you with me? I was tired of being broke, being behind my bills. I was tired of living a life of compromise. I wanted more out of life. That was me before I saw this opportunity. You know what I did? I found a way, and it was the best decision I have ever made. So let me ask you something. If you are really honest, if you really felt that this business was a chance for you to take control of your financial future, do you think you could find a way to make it happen? You can tweak this question depending on what the prospect presents to you. If you really felt this way, if you really felt this was a chance for you to take control of your time in future, assuming the prospect told you, I don't have the time, do you think you could find a way to make this happen? These are different ways you can tweak the question. Now, if it is about limiting belief in network marketing, it means the person is not sure that this business will help him handle his finances in future. Examples of such objections can be, is this a pyramid scheme? Is this MLM? Is this one of those things? I am not interested. How much do you earn? These are some common questions. Note, don't be crazy on a person who asks these type of questions. Instead, try to understand where the question comes from. You can clarify the question. You can ask questions to get better understanding of where the question is coming from. So say this. Wait a minute. You have a story. What happened? Just tell me your story. This will allow us to be on the same page. You can ask questions that will make the person to be relaxed and tell you his or her experience. Examples of questions about the person, when the person opens up, you can ask this question: what do you think was the reason you didn't have success? This was for somebody who said, I did it before. Number 2 question, do you think you really gave that opportunity, your involvement? Did you give it a fair involvement then? Do you think network marketing was actually the problem of you not making it then? Do you think the timing was not right? These are some questions you can ask to clarify and be on the same page with the person. Note this. Be friendly as you are asking these questions. In addition, relate to them by saying you had the same objection initially and tell them how you have overcome the objections. Okay? Now, if the person says, how much money are you making? Tell the prospect that it's no longer about you, but about him. Then ask him, how much money would he want to make in this business for it to worth his consideration? If you are brand new, tell him you are going through some trainings, through mentorship. If you have been around for a while and not making money yet, you can tell him you are working this business part-time and you are excited about your future with this opportunity, because for something to change in future, you must make the choice to take the chance. If you are making money already, this is great. Show some exciting earnings and achievements. Okay, if you are making money already, show some exciting earnings and achievements. Now, if it is about I don't have friends or I don't want to bother my friends, ask this question: what makes you think you would be bothering your friends? What makes you think you would be bothering your friends? Or you can say, if you truly believe in the product or in the opportunity, would you let your friends know about it? Or if I could show you how you share this product with others without it being that you are bothering them, would you do that? Now, there are some tasks you need to do. There are some tasks you need to do in this follow-up. Number one, compile the names of everyone you have given this business video. Number two, call each person you invited to see the business video and find out how he or she is doing. Number three, rekindle the spirit of the business in the person by telling him or her that this business is picking up very fast. It is a global business. It's picking up very fast in your area. Tell the person that there are many benefits of joining the Pioneer Mentorship. Listen to that person as he talks. Number 5th assignment, ask what challenges are holding him or her from joining the Pioneer Mentorship. Number 6, use the question, if I, could you? If I, blah, 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 if I could show you, blah, 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 could you? And the number 7, give the person opportunity to fix the next appointment. Our business is a business of doing. Results in this business from doing. Practice makes perfect. Ensure you do this for these 7 assignments to make you get better with the follow-up skill. I will see you in the next video, where we will discuss about another important skill to help you create success in this business. Share this video with your friends so that they can learn this skill number 4. Thank you.